What is going on, bottom line viewers? We are back and we are on a new channel for the first time ever. This is Bottom Line Wrestling. It's Mitch, Dilly Vanilli. We are here back with another season of GM mode. They said that after season 1 it wouldn't be renewed, but it's back and it's gonna be better than ever. I'm here to whoop that candy ass one more time.
No, not gonna happen.
And of course, you can't see me as usual because I'm setting up the gameplay. And the way it works here on Bottom Line Wrestling and in GM mode is because we're on Google Hangouts, I can't have myself and the gameplay on at the same time. So Dilly Vanilli, he's going to be on screen, but you're mostly just going to be looking at the gameplay and you'll hear us in the background talking. We'll be talking some shit back and forth, but we're going to be having a fun time in GM mode, and we're kind of experts now. So I'm expecting a pretty good season here, Dilly Vanilli.
I am too. We learned from the mistakes of last time. We know what works, what doesn't, and I think it's going to do really well. Season 2.
Okay, Dylan. So I'm going to just transfer over to present to everyone here.
All right.
And can you now see the screen?
I can now see the screen.
Okay, I'm going to hide the sidebar, and now you will be able to see SmackDown versus Raw, not 2007.
Oh.
But what, Dilly Vanilli?
SmackDown versus Raw, 2006.
We're sort of going backwards, but this is actually the game that originated GM mode. So we're going to see the very beginning and maybe a couple of the rough spots, but also really the genius behind this mode in SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. And actually, SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 is considered one of the best wrestling games of all time.
Yes. Great game. Loved it.
All right. So I've clicked on game modes. We're not playing season mode. We're not playing pay-per-view mode. We're going to the brand new general manager mode feature. And unlike the 2007 version, I already previously had Legends. I do not have that. Maybe if I have the time to play a season mode and I can unlock some legends, maybe halfway through our GM mode, we'll be able to add some to the brand to shake it up. We'll see how it's going. But we're just going to use the main wrestlers on the roster that is actually in this game. So let's get into it. GM mode season 2.
Woo! Guys, you don't know how excited I was that we brought this back from the metaphorical dead because we had the non-wrestling situation, but it's back.
And if you guys are live with us, I know we just sort of started this channel. We don't have too many subscribers at the moment, but if you guys are live with us and if you want to give us any, tips or throw a rivalry out there or throw a match concept out there or something, then just leave it in the comment section and Dylan will get to that because I'm doing everything else. So Dylan, hopefully you have the chat open just in case.
I do. Yes.
Okay. So we can choose from the draft roster or the WWE rosters of Raw and SmackDown. We are going to, of course, draft our rosters.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, did I? Yeah, I guess I have to put 2 controllers on. So I'll have the 2 controllers on. Just give me a moment here. I'm going to let Dilly Vanilli talk about what his strategy is going to be because he was the loser of season 1 while I add the other controller.
I don't remember losing, but yes. So things are a little bit different this time around. I actually got my pen and notebook, which sounds very, small and insignificant, but I think it's the better way to go around. Write down, jot some notes. If I have any creative thinking processes, I'm going to go over here and write it down. In terms of the actual wrestlers and what I'm going to do, I'm going to plan out. I'm going to, kind of know what is Raw doing because Mitch is also the general manager of Raw this season and I'm SmackDown. So I'm going to know what he's doing first and then I'm going to counteract with something I feel is better. So I'm going to know, how to do something on my feet, get something going, and then have some really great rivalries. Plan it all in advance. It's all about planning because if you plan, you got a better chance to succeed. If you go off the top of your head, it's not exactly the best thing in the world, especially given a certain time limit. So I'm more confident in strategizing this season more than anything. I guess Mitch is back here.
I am back. So Dylan just went over a strategy. I heard every word. I'm looking forward to using that in my advantage. Okay, so it looks like Raw which is going to be me this season, has the first overall pick in the draft. All right, so let's use this first overall pick. Who's going to go first, Dilly Vanilli?
That is a big question. Let's see. I mean, obviously, Davari is on the board.
Davari is obviously on the board, of course. He is the greatest to ever lace up the boots. But before we even get the first overall pick, let's check where Davari is at in this game.
Okay. He's probably near the bottom.
Oh my goodness. Joy Giovanni might be my new superstar. 22 popularity, bro.
Wow, that is insane. By the way, since you have Raw this year, you get the women. You get to use the women. I do get the women,
which I actually really prefer. Look at Davari. He's sitting there at 46 popularity.
Wow.
80 Wonderful. Overall. A lot better than Christy Hemme, who is 56 overall.
Oh, that's terrific. Terrific.
All right. So my first overall pick is going to be the game.
The game.
Triple. Look at the tongue. Look at the tongue. H.
We can't even see it. All right.
And
what are you signing him
to? Him to 3 months. And my strategy, I think, with the money is going to be that I'm going to pretty much put everybody, as many as possible, on 3-month contracts. And, you know, they're kind of in the middle. So I'll just sign them when they're done. But I just think that's an easier way to kind of keep track of it. So I'm going to go with 3 months for most of my top guys. So Triple H is going to get 3 months.
And this is different from last year because Triple H was on my roster last year, and you get him with the first pick. Interesting enough. Right. SmackDown now has the floor with its first pick. Let me get that roster looked up here. Let me see what we got.
All right. All right. The top guy on the board is The Undertaker, followed by John Cena. And I know Dylan really does like his Kurt Angle. So
I do love me a Kurt Angle. There is some really good things to look up here. If you can see right now, he's going off the popularity to look at, which definitely is something to look forward to. With my first pick in the Season 2 draft, I'm going to pick The Undertaker, baby.
Ooh! So The Undertaker, the two top guys on the board. If Mel Kiper was doing this draft, he definitely would have gotten it right.
Mel Kiper. We're going to sign him to a 3-month contract, $508,000.
All right. For Raw, the second choice, although he is not the most popular guy on the board, he is now, Dilly Vanilli, one of the biggest movie stars there is. I'm going to go with Batista.
Ooh.
As my second pick.
You know, are you going to return his calls though? I want to make sure you return his calls. I mean, just as a nice guy. You know?
I probably will. We'll see.
That's good. That's good. Okay, so Triple H, Batista, 2 Evolution members on Monday Night Raw. SmackDown's second pick. Now, a lot to go off of here. A lot to look at here. I'm gonna go.
My question is, can you even see who's at the top of the board?
What do you mean?
Can you see him? I don't know.
I can see the top of the screen. I can see John. Yeah, I can see number 1.
Oh, okay, you can see.
I was like, what do you mean? Okay, so with my second pick in the draft, I'm gonna go with Kurt Angle, baby. Kurt Angle, always a
you suck.
I don't. By the way, I did an intro with that once. It was great. All right, Kurt Angle, my second signing. I'm going to sign him to a 3-monther as well. I like the 3-month approach here.
181. Look at this guy. All right, so we have a lot of choices. We have John Cena, Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton, Eddie Guerrero. And if you guys actually noticed here, you look at this draft board, all right?
Mm-hmm.
Shawn Michaels is a cruiserweight in this game.
He's listed as such. That's very interesting.
So I could definitely choose Shawn Michaels right now and rip Dylan's heart out.
Mm-hmm.
Should I do that?
That would be not fair. That would be not nice.
See, this is what I'm thinking. I have Triple H. Could I go with Shawn Michaels here?
It seems like I did that storyline last year. That'd be kind of.
You know what? I think I'm gonna take Shawn Michaels.
Wow,
I'm sorry, Dylan, because I gotta just force your hand. I can't have Shawn Michaels in the cruiserweight division. I just think it's too.
Well, you could use him for other things other than the cruiserweight division.
No, I know, but just you having him in that division, I think would just bolster your card. So that's why I'm going to take him away from you.
Okay. I'll save that to the back of my head. I'll let that know. Okay. All right, pick number 3. So Triple H, Kurt Angle, Undertaker, Batista, Shawn Michaels off the board. Those are the first 5 selections. At number 6, I'm going to go with the Legend Killer, Randy Orton. I want to build somebody up. I want to give him an opportunity, especially this time of this game. He is the Legend Killer himself, so definitely want to get him over with the fans. We're going to do a 3-month contract here.
All right, so Undertaker, Kurt Angle, and Randy Orton, Triple H, Batista, and Shawn Michaels as the top guys on each brand. Basically, the top 3 guys are pretty much the big guys on the brand, right?
Big guys, yes, sir.
All right, number 4, I'm going to go with da-da-da-da. Luckily, I had the power of seeing John Cena at the top of the board. Dylan couldn't see him.
I did see him. I just didn't want him.
Oh, okay. At number 4.
Number 4 going to Raw. All right. Number 4 pick for SmackDown. Let me see what we got here. I'm going to go. This is a tough one because I got.
This is a tough one for you.
All right, I've got 3 in mind, and I'm going to get 2 of them. I just want to see which one you would take here.
Oh, I love this song.
Okay, I'm going to do this pick so that I can know that you won't take this guy because you did it to me once. Yeah. I'm going to go with Rey Mysterio at number 4.
Fair enough. 3 months?
3 months, yes, sir.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, so it was probably a good pick.
Yeah, I knew that because then you're going to get one of the next 2 guys at the top, and I can get whoever you don't pick. So there you go.
True. Benoit and Eddie are there. There's a lot of good guys. I'm surprised Jericho is only 63 popularity. Edge is only 62 Like, there's some good guys here. Of course, the great Eugene. Yeah. He might find his way on my roster.
Yep.
I'm a big Kane fan. Of course, there's the women there.
You need to get some women. You do.
But I was kicking myself last GM mode, because I didn't get, even though he is a murderer, I didn't get one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. So I'm going to go with Chris Benoit.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. I feel you on that. I feel you. And that means
I'm writing on my sheet. Ben who?
Ben who? Wonderful. All right. That means at number 5, I'm going to take Mr. Eddie Guerrero. You know, the Ray Eddie feud, always a personal favorite of mine.
All right. 3 months?
3 months. Yes, sir.
Okay. Number 6. This is a tough choice, but most of the big boys are off the board. I could live without a lot of these guys. All right. You know, there's some guys that I like here. I might have to go with the Trish. I mean, 68 popularity. That's pretty good.
That's nice.
But are you kidding me? The greatest wrestler of all time is still sitting on the board?
Oh!
Are we dumb?
Oh!
Davari!
He's getting Davari! No, my God!
It's going to be signed for a year. Done.
You're going to sign into an $813,000 contract. Holy shit. That's like... that is...
And then I don't have to worry about ever losing him.
You're lucky because I wrote down I'm trying to take Davari, but you got him. Okay. I was not going to use a pick. I was not going to use a very high pick on him. Okay. So you played me with some pretty good options on the board. I'm going to go ahead and take Mr. Y2J, Chris Jericho, baby. We did not have him in the last version of this game. So I'm definitely wanting to use his stuff this time around. 3 months, please.
All right. Then we go number 7. I'm going to sort of take a gamble, and I'm just going to say that, hey, I don't think Dylan's really going to go all out, balls out, and pick a woman here. Because really, does it even help him in any facet or form to pick a woman? They're already difficult to put in storylines anyways. So I'm just going to say, screw that. I'm not going to pick Trish just yet. There's a lot of guys I like on the board. There's Ric Flair, who is also a cruiserweight. RVD, who's also a cruiserweight for Dylan, which is interesting. I could obviously use Ric Flair with Triple H. I think that would be kind of cool. There's Booker T, Edge, Kane, Big Show. This is tough. Dylan does have The Undertaker. Who else is on the board right now? Christian, Muhammad Hassan.
Christian's going to be nice. Hassan, for sure. Benjamin, Carlito.
This is tough.
A lot of selection.
I'm going to go... I'm thinking of storylines I could do and who I already have. I have Batista, Cena, BK. I think I'm going to go with Edge.
Okay.
I'm going to bring some more Canadians to my roster.
That was solid because that was going to be my next pick. So I will give you that. That was a good selection there. Okay. All right. So Edge on the board for Monday Night Raw at number 7. We get the board up here and we see what we got here. It's like the regular draft was like. All right. So with this pick, I'm thinking I want another high flyer. He's listed as a cruiserweight, but I think he'd be very versatile. I'm going to go with the whole effing show, Rob Van Dam, baby, up here at number 8. We're going to sign to that 3-monther.
All right. So you get a cruiserweight here. You have Rey Mysterio and RVD in the cruiserweight division.
Yes, sir.
Of course, Eddie Guerrero is not listed as a cruiserweight because at this point he was roided out to his head was going to fall off. JBL is there at 68 overall, 68 popularity, very popular guy. We have the great Eugene, but I think I need to secure my boy Muhammad Hassan.
Oh, okay. I mean, definitely worthy of this selection.
I got to team him up with my boy.
Of course. Oh, of course. I mean, you can't have Daivari without Hassan and Hassan without Daivari. It's not fair. Who, by the way, has his first name in this game. Didn't have it last time.
Yeah, I know. That's weird.
All right. So, this man's been on the top of the board for a little bit, and he's quite popular. So I'm going to get him.
And your name is on Twitter, Wrestling God.
Yeah, yes. That is the biggest thing there. I have to have him. And he's way better in this game than he was in the 2007 version. So I'm going to pick JBL, John Bradshaw Layfield, baby.
3 months?
3-monther, yes, sir. He has an expensive contract. He better provide something.
Okay, at the 9th selection, I'm pretty much filling out my roster. I have quite a few heels. So I kind of need to think about maybe a couple traditional faces.
Yeah,
there's still the women. There's a lot of gems on the board. A lot of gems. Flair's there. Eugene, Booker T. I'm gonna go with my boy Kane.
Oh, fair. Oh, that's a nice pick.
Kane's gonna be on my team.
I like it. All right, number 9. Okay, I think it's time to pull the trigger. I think it's time to pull the trigger on this selection. Okay. So we've been building up. Who do we want to get? I'm gonna get the boy Eugene in the house.
Oh, Eugene
going to SmackDown, baby.
Is Eugene gonna be your main face?
He is gonna be one of my top guys, one of the biggest faces in the entire company. 3-monther. I mean.
You do have poor abilities at building superstars. I'll just say that.
Hey, okay, but that was season 1. Season 2, you got to build up new quality talent for the main event scene. Eugene, perfect example. All
right. Big Show, Booker, Ric Flair, Christian, Shelton Benjamin, Carlito, Lita. Let me go down here. Heidenreich, Chris Masters. Oh, there's like a lot of guys down here.
Here there's the bottom tier right there.
All right, I think I'm gonna go with Trish Stratus.
Okay, solid. You definitely need some women.
Yep.
All right. If I leave this man on the board for any more longer, he's going to get him. So I'm gonna get Ric Flair on.
That was gonna be my next pick.
I needed to get him right then and there. So Ric Flair, gonna sign him over for a 3-monther.
All right, my next pick is going to be. Damn, this is tough.
Now we're getting into how much depth can you have on your roster? You know, like where can you use this guy and this guy?
Yeah, and the thing about this is I have faith in who I can build up. So, like, I don't know. Do I want to go with a Big Show who's already pretty well established at 66? But then I feel like his road of like possibilities isn't too big.
Yeah, could be.
Christian is a cruiserweight. I gotta secure the legs, bro. I had a major crush on Stacy Keibler. I have to pick Stacy Keibler.
Everybody did, man. Everybody had a little Stacy Keibler action going on.
Right,
so you can get max of 20 picks, correct? Is that forgot?
Yes, max of 20.
You don't have to get 20, but you have to get, or that's the maximum. I think you have to get minimum 12. Okay, so this is my 11th pick here. There's two options I'm weighing right now, and I'm gonna hope that he doesn't get them. I'm gonna go with the Bookman, Booker T, going up on my squad here. We're gonna bring the Spinneroonie to Friday nights.
All right,
3-month contract here.
Okay, my next pick is going to be. I'm just gonna secure my women's roster here. I'm gonna go with Lita.
Okay. You definitely need the women. That is a big thing, especially with the money coming in here.
All right.
12th pick in the draft. Big selection here. We're about to get the screen on there. There we go. Okay. So this is a guy that's listed as a cruiserweight, but I think could definitely be built up given the right opportunities. I'm going to go with Christian here at number 12.
All right.
How
long do you want it for?
You know what? I'm going to start doing some 5-weekers.
That's what I was going to do next. So there we go. Christian is on the SmackDown brand. So obviously, Dylan having a solid men's roster over there. I went 3 women in a row. I got to go back to the well for the men. Let me look down the board here.
Some sneaky guys you could build up.
Some sneaky guys. I'm actually was a big fan of the Chris Masters gimmick.
Oh, it was great.
So I'm gonna go with Chris Masters for 5 weeks and see how it goes.
That's solid. Give him a little bit of a chance, an opportunity. Excuse me. Okay, number 13 pick here in this draft. I've been looking at his name for a little bit, and I think this would obviously add either to the cruiserweight division or the tag team division. I'm going to go with Shelton Benjamin. I think it's a solid list here with a bunch of athletic guys on SmackDown. Definitely going to have it here for a 5-weeker.
Oh, just dropped a controller. All right, and my next pick, I think I got to go with the Big Show at this point. He's just too popular compared to everybody else. I'm going to go with the Big Show, and we'll see if he can get some wins on the roster.
That was a good pick because I was going to pick him next. I was like, I feel bad for him at this point. I mean, come on now. Okay, number 14 on the board. Now, this is where I'm thinking, where do I want to go? Because I had a couple of picks in mind, and now I'm here. So definitely a little bit interesting here. Scroll down a little bit, see what we got here. We got the Carlito, Paul London.
Scotty Too Hottie, bro.
Scotty Too Hottie is lit. Snitsky. Snitsky and Heidenreich definitely need to be a tag team. I know we talked about this, but not going to happen on SmackDown.
I am Heidenreich.
That is the worst. And you know what? Actually, it's only second worst kicking a baby. That's 5 stars material there. All right. Go back to the top of the list.
All right. Going up, up.
Going up, going up. Okay. So right now, I know the guys that are listed as cruiserweights are, I believe Ray's listed as a cruiserweight, RVD, Christian. I know those 3 for
Ric Flair.
Ric Flair, that's right. So 4 guys are in there. I'm going to get one more 100% bona fide cruiserweight, and then if I want to pick somebody up in the later, a couple weeks down the line, or want to release a guy, I'll definitely do that. So with my last cruiserweight pick, I'm going to pick the other Guerrero brother, Chavo, baby. I'm going to go.
Saw that coming from like a million miles away. I'm just going to say that.
5-weeker, and he has a pretty cheap contract, so I like it.
Okay, my next pick is going to be way off the freaking board. He's a superhero.
What? No way.
The Hurricane's coming through. 3 months for the Hurricane. Where's Dilly? Dilly, where'd you go? Uh-oh. Where'd he go? Is he still in this chat? Oh, he froze. Gosh darn it, Dilly Vanilla, you froze? How do you do that? Bro. Should I pick his roster for him? All right. I guess I'll just wait for him. But at this point, I'll stop and I'll just talk for a minute. So at this point, we're looking at a roster that's filled with competitors. We're looking at a roster that's filled with gems. And I'm looking to add a couple more gems to my roster. I just added the Hurricane to the squad. Let's see what else we can add here. Dylan is lagged out. So we'll see how long it takes him to get. Oh, there he is.
I'm on my phone for the moment. I apologize. My computer crashed, or excuse me, it died. So I'm loading it back up right now. Who did you do? You took a Hurricane, correct?
I took the superhero.
Yeah, you have to. All right, hold on. I'm back. Get off this one. Okay, there we go. I'm back. Okay, so you took Mr. Hurricane at number 15.
Yep.
Right here. Okay, I got almost 5 million in cash. I'm doing well in cash. Now this is tough. Now you gotta know. Look at the roster here. Carlito would be a nice selection. Paul London would also give me a little bit of depth. You got to know what kind of superstars you would want to face against each other. That's the question.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just picking the best talent. I mean, you could go either way. It's up to you.
You know what? I'm going to follow that philosophy. I'm going to go with Carlito. I want to make sure I got some little bit of depth here.
My next pick. Let's actually look at this board. Tori Wilson is there. Wouldn't mind taking her. We got Heidenreich on the board.
I mean, great. We're in the shits, bro.
Joy Giovanni's on the board.
Well, I mean, we have to get her, right? Duh.
Man, Tori's so sexy though. How do I not pick her? This is tempting.
Get her, my guy. Get her.
I'm gonna wait it out.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Snitsky.
Snitsky? Oh my god.
I have the best roster ever.
I think you're faltering. All right. Number 16 on the board. I think I'm gonna go with I'm thinking either 17 or 18 picks. I think I'll go with 18.
Can I just ask, how do you not pick a guy that kicked a baby?
I mean, ratings would shoot through the roof if I had him kick more things. But I think UPN, they're not really above that,
I think I'm going to have him kick something every week.
I don't know what you can get more crazier than a baby.
An old lady.
Is that the segment? It's like one of the two segments. Snitsky segment. I don't know what he's kicking this week, but he's going to kick something. Trust me.
Pretty much.
Okay, I'm gonna pick 3 more guys here. I'm gonna go with the cruiserweight. I'm gonna go with Spike Dudley, baby.
Whoa, that's off the board.
It is off the board, my guy. But you have a Dudley in the game, baby. You need a Dudley in the game. Hey, look how cheap that contract is. $65,000. Forget about it.
Okay, I'm gonna go here. There's not a lot of talent here, to be honest.
There is not.
I'm going to take Tori.
Solid. I'm going for 2 more guys, and then I'm done at 18 picks.
All right. I'm going to pick one more guy.
Okay, so yeah, we'll be at the same picks. Okay. So this is tough. This is extremely tough here. You know what? I'm going to give the boy a chance. You know, people are going to rag on me on this one. I'm going to go Rene Dupree on the board.
Oh, nice. I like it.
Bun v. Bun here. I'm going to give him a chance. 5 weeks.
I like it. All right. At number 18, my last pick is going to be, can you guess it, Dilly?
That's tough. Who? Are you going high and right? You going high and right?
No. I'm going with the boy, Stevie Richards.
Stevie! Whose name is Steven in this game.
His name is Steven in this game. Stevie Richards, a part of the Russo brand. I got to pick him up.
Oh. Is that what this is? You got Davari, you got Steven Richards. I know Davari's not part of the brand, but I mean, he just did his guess thing. Okay. 18, last pick for me. Bro,
who's gonna watch your show if you have no women?
I'm
just being honest. I wouldn't watch your show.
Christy Hemme is hot. But I'm not gonna do that because you had such a difficult
sausage fest.
Don't do that. You had such a difficult time booking. All you did was have Tori throwing guys off Hell in a Cells. I can't.
And that was amazing.
It was great, but I can't have my viewership being like, "What the fuck is going on?" I'm gonna take a chance. I'm taking a chance with these last couple guys to see what sticks. I'm going with the boy Heidenreich.
Ooh, not bad. I'll take it.
5-weeker.
All right, that's it for the draft. I am done.
And I am also done with my draft. No more picks.
Okay. Are you setting or no, this is me. Should I set my titles, bro?
It's your show. You get the Intercontinental Championship this time. I get the United States Championship.
And I get the women's title.
Yes, sir. We are switching a couple of titles. You get the WWE Championship. I get the World Heavyweight Championship.
I actually have no idea what I want to do with my rivalries.
I've actually have no idea as well.
So I am going to leave it blank.
Wow, you fast guy. That's exactly what I was gonna do. That's why.
Is that what you're doing? You could counter. You could counter.
Hold on. Let me think about this because you just set that motion. So now I'm gonna think here.
I really have no idea, so that's why I gotta think about it.
Well, I was thinking about having each match be for the title, so then we could set up rivalries. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it blank, dude.
All right, just copycat.
I had this in my mind.
Can you do the Vince voice?
Okay. I don't know if I can do it for the whole thing, but
the first paragraph.
I would like to be the first to congratulate you on your new position as general manager. As the chairman of the board, I want to make sure you are all aware that the WWE is all about the fans. No, it's not. This is your job, and your job is to grow your show's fan base. This will not be easy, as the other general manager will be fighting for the same fans. At the end of the year, I will award the show that has the most fans with the GM of the Year award, the highest honor a general manager can receive.
All right. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Let's go.
I like it.
All right. This is a different menu look from 2007.
Yes.
So let's check our email real quick. JR. I have JR on my team.
Oh, that's always a help.
If you need any help, if you need help figuring out any of the general manager's duties, then I feel free to check out my reports in the reports section. All right. Thanks, JR.
Wonderful.
Let's take a look at my sexy roster. I have Batista. Oh, I have Triple H, John Cena, Batista, Shawn Michaels, Chris Benoit, Trish Stratus, Big Show, Kane, Stacy Keibler, Edge, Tori Wilson, Muhammad Hassan, Lita. I don't know how to pronounce his first name, and Davari, Chris Masters, Snitsky, and Steven Richards, and the superhero, the Hurricane.
That's not a bad roster. I like some of that talent. Maybe towards the end, it's a little bit difficult, but that's also the same for mine as well. Looking at my roster, I've got Undertaker, Kurt Angle, Randy Orton, Eddie Guerrero, Rey Mysterio, JBL, Chris Jericho, Booker T, the boy Eugene, Ric Flair, Robert Van Donald, Christian. We'll get there eventually with the. Oh, there we go. Shelton Benjamin, Carlito. There we go. Thank you. Rene Dupree, Chavo Guerrero, Heidenreich, and last but not least, Spike Dudley.
Sausage fest. All right. Oh, we can set rivalries right here? Okay. I don't know how this game works compared to 2007, so we're going to have to figure our way out. So I think that you have to set the rivalries through the actual scheduling.
Yeah, it says rivalry can be started by using a rivalry promo prior to starting it. So you have to assign it in the show. In order.
All right. Sounds interesting. Sounds interesting. The only way a rivalry can continue without a match is by running a rivalry promo. The longer a rivalry goes on, the more bonus it will add to the match rating and the superstar's popularity level. Okay. Before we start, do you want to propose a trade?
Oh, what do you have a trade in mind?
Not really, but I was just wondering if you.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoa, that was really quick. Let me look at that roster again. Let me see if there's anybody in particular I would want to give up for the guys. There was one pick I was a little slighted about because I was going to pick him in the next, and that's Edge. But I don't know who I would offer you in compensation of Edge. You know what I'm saying? Where would you want Edge? You know, like who would you want in this?
Oops. What am I doing here? Go back.
Sign him to more money.
I'm trying to use two controllers at the same time, so it's kind of difficult. I would take Eugene.
Absolutely out of the question. Gotta build Eugene.
Okay. I would take Chris Jericho.
JBL?
No.
Then I can't accept it. I need both of those guys.
Okay. We'll see if there's any trades in the future.
Yes, we did have a blockbuster trade last year. That was a blockbuster Orton Cena trade. So we'll see.
Huge. All right.
You ready to book Monday Night Raw, sir?
I am ready to book Monday Night Shizzle.
You are in Dover, Delaware, which sounds like the White Capital.
Why am I always in the crappiest places ever?
You sound like you're in the White Capital of America, honestly.
Okay, so how we're going to start this off, of course, we have no champions at the moment. I am going to start it off by creating some rivalries because I think that's what you need to do. So I'm just going to do this. So I'm going to start a rivalry. And I don't really know who between.
Who do I want in a rivalry? See, I'm glad you're going first because I can.
Yeah, exactly. You can actually prep, which is, again, cheating. But whatever. I'll give you the advantage.
Okay.
I'll give you the advantage because you lost in the first season, as I would like to remind you.
I don't remember this at all. I can't.
So I am going to go with the rivalry that makes the most sense to me, which is Batista and Triple H for the WWE title.
I've seen it like 30 times.
It makes sense. Because Triple H won't even let Batista back in the WWE until a guy named Mitchell Milani strolls around and gives the call to Batista. So that being said, I'm going to start that rivalry and I'm going to put in the main event for the WWE title. Let's see if we have a cool match here. In a steel cage match, it's going to be Batista versus Triple H. Can I continue? No. Oh, there we go. All right, continue. And then WWE Championship is on the line, baby. Promo 2. We are going to... I'm considering doing another rivalry here. Who do I have on my roster that I could do this with? HBK, Cena, Ben Hu, Davari, Muhammad Hassan. I think that sounds kind of interesting. I think we're going to go. How much does this boost their popularity? I don't know. Main event hype. I think we're going to go with the main event hype. Wow, that's a lot of money. 50,000 for that? Let's see. This is tough, Dilly.
It is tough. I'm trying to do shit right now. It's a little difficult.
Yeah, I'm going to do a main event hype for my main event. I'm going to take it slow on the rivalries right now. I'm just going to kind of pace it out. So in match number 1, we're going to start it off with a women's championship match. And we're going to have a singles match between Trish Stratus and Tori Wilson. No, not Tori Wilson. Stacy Keibler. And then we are going to put the title on the line. So we're going to start off with a women's championship match, end it with a WWE championship match, starting a rivalry there. In match number 2, we are going to have our tag team championship on the line, and it's going to be in a ladder match. We're going to have none other than Davari and Muhammad Hassan facing.
Ooh.
Who should they face? Who? This is interesting.
I'm glad I got this time. I'm doing well here.
Yeah, let's go with Kane and the Big Show. Let's give them let's give the old duo a chance here. Let's try.
It's the Big Slow.
Get some magic from those two.
You might get in the ring tonight.
Match. We have the IC title still to defend. The IC title is going to be in match number 4. It's going to be a It's just going to be a straight up singles match. And it's going to be between John Cena and Shawn Michaels. All right, what else we have here?
Ooh, that's a nice IC title match.
I know, right? Who else do I have on my roster that I've used? So I have Triple H, Batista used. Shawn Michaels and Cena used. Ben Hu is still out there. Davari has been used. Muhammad Hassan has been used. Kane and Show have been used. So I have Snitsky, Hurricane, Masters, and Edge. And then also I have 2 women still left that I could use. So I'm going to have Edge with a manager. Change superstar. I'm going to have Edge and Lita versus the Hurricane. In no, I don't know. In a singles match. We'll just stick with that. And then in match number 5, we still have Ben Hu to use.
Definitely gotta use some Ben Hui.
Chris Masters, and Snitsky. Okay. We could just have a triple threat. No, I know what we're gonna do.
Okay.
We're gonna have a fatal 4-way.
Ooh.
And it's going to be Snitsky versus... Oh, I still have Stevie Richards too. Fuck. Stevie Richards. Okay. Stevie Richards. Ben Who. And Tori Wilson.
What? What kind of match is this?
Stevie Richards, Snitsky. Can you do a fatal 5-way, bro?
Bro, Steven Rich or Tori Wilson's gonna get killed.
Can you have a fatal 5-way?
Can you do a fatal 5-way? I don't think you can.
Yes, a 5-man battle royal.
Oh, okay. Well, that doesn't count.
Ben Who, Chris Masters, Snitsky, Stevie Richards, and Tori Wilson. Tori Wilson's back in the men's division.
All right. Oh, I cannot wait.
Oh, wait. She can't be used in this match. Shit.
Yeah, I think this is the one. I think this is the one that actually doesn't work.
No, it works in the fatal 4-way. So I'm going to have... No, we're not going to have Snitsky this week because he doesn't have a kicking someone promo. So...
Oh, not this week? Okay.
He's going to be introduced next week. All right. My card is going to be Trish Stratus versus Stacy Keibler for the Women's Championship. Daivari and Muhammad Hassan versus Kane and Big Show for the World Tag Team Championship. A rivalry started between Batista and Triple H. The Hurricane takes on Edge with Lita. John Cena faces Shawn Michaels in an Intercontinental Championship match. Promo 2 is going to be a main event hype. Match 5. No, actually, should we? No, let's use promo 2 to start another rivalry just because. And let's do. I could start my big 2 rivalries, which is probably the best idea. So let's just do that. Shawn and Cena. And Fatal 4-way, my favorite match on the card. Tori Wilson is going to take down 3 men at once. And then we have Batista versus Triple H in the main event in a steel cage match. Are you ready to get your ass kicked, Dylan?
No, I'm not ready for that, but I am ready for this card because I used every single guy on my roster.
Wow, impressive.
I want to be the Vince Russo. I want to give everybody a chance.
Okay, let's see it.
Let's go to the main event first. I want to get this main event here.
Okay.
It is for the World Heavyweight Championship. It is going to be contested. Let's see what kind of stipulations we got here. I don't want to go all out on stipulations like I did last time, but I do want to give them a really good first match. So I'm going to give this contested in a last man standing match tonight.
Singles?
Singles, yes. Could be a big match. Big match. It's going to be Undertaker versus Randy Orton in the main event for the World Heavyweight title.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay, match 1. I'm going to go with the Cruiserweights. Get the crowd excited for tonight. It's going to be a fatal 4-way match for the Cruiserweight title. It is going to be Rob Van Dam, Rey Mysterio, Spike Dudley, and Chavo Guerrero.
All right.
Match number 2. What do I want to put in here?
Where in the blue are you for this? What? How do you even pronounce that?
Des Moines, Iowa, my good sir. Des Moines.
I'm Canadian. I don't know.
I know. Right. It's very odd. Okay. We're gonna do our mix. This is the hardest match to put on here because I have no idea what I'm doing with these 3 guys. But I wanted to see who was the best of the 3. So I'm gonna go match 2. It's gonna be a triple threat match. It is gonna be Rene Dupree versus Heidenreich and Carlito.
Interesting.
I want to see who has the best opportunity to survive on SmackDown. These are the 3 guys that need to beat their
spot. Are you saying that whoever loses gets cut?
No. They probably won't be on the show much longer. Okay.
Promo 1.
Promo 1. We're going to be building up our first rivalry here. And our first rivalry will be Kurt Angle and Eddie Guerrero.
Okay. Match 3.
Match 3. Singles match, Kurt Angle versus Eddie Guerrero.
Match 4.
Mitch, you're going to love this next match, baby.
Uh-oh.
Match 4 is going to be for the tag team titles of the world, baby.
All right.
In one corner, the heel corner, it's going to be a normal tag. It's going to be the heel corner of JBL and Ric Flair.
Interesting. I'm intrigued.
Okay. You ready for this?
I'm guessing you.
Face side is Eugene and Chris Jericho.
Interesting. I'll look forward to this match. I'll tune in for this match and this match only.
I want to see how the fans react to Eugene with a big star like Jericho, who is also a face.
Okay.
Okay, so promo 2, we have no rivalry. We have no other rivalry set because of the Fatal 4-Way Cruiserweight title match. So I'm going to do main event hype for the show.
All right.
And match 5 is going to be a triple threat for the U.S. title. It is going to be Booker T versus Christian versus Shelton Benjamin.
Fair enough. All right, let's announce your card.
Okay, so the first match, Cruiserweight Championship Fatal 4-Way. I want to give everybody an opportunity in the Cruiserweight scene. So I got Chavo Guerrero, Spike Dudley, RVD, and Rey Mysterio in match 1. Get the crowd excited. Match 2. There you go. Is a triple threat match between Rene Dupree, Carlito, and Heidenreich. I just want to see who the best man of these 3 are so that they can compete and have a higher spot of the card. Starting a rivalry in promo 1 with Kurt Angle and Eddie Guerrero. And then match 3, we have Kurt Angle versus Eddie Guerrero, match number 1. Match 4, we have the tag team titles of the world as JBL and Ric Flair taking on the face team of Eugene and Chris Jericho. I want to see how Eugene favors with my boy Chris Jericho here. Promo 2, we got main event hype for the big time matchup. Match number 5 is the U.S. Championship match. We got Shelton Benjamin, Booker T, and Christian in a triple threat match. And in the main event, 2 of the biggest stars of the company taking on in a last man standing match for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship. Undertaker taking on Randy Orton.
All right, let's see who has the better show.
All right. SmackDown's going to get its play matches first. We're going to simulate this this one here. RVD, Cruiserweight Champion of the World. That fits perfectly with what I was trying to do. So thank you, RVD, for the first match. Good stuff. Match 2, Rene Dupree, winner of the triple threat.
Aw, Heidenreich.
Heidenreich did not win. I don't know if he lost, but he did not win. Sucks to be Mr. Heidenreich. Match number 3, Kurt Angle, winner of match number 1 versus
Tap
Eddie.
that pussy Eddie out.
Wow, that's terrible. Match number 4,
Eugene
and Chris Jericho are tag team champions of the world. I cannot believe it. I love it. I love it. That is fantastic. All right, match number 4, Booker T, the U.S. champion of the world. Fantastic. And match number 6 for the main event, Randy Orton is the world heavyweight.
He RKO'd Undertaker out of nowhere.
Oh my God. I love it.
So are you excited about that first week?
I'm absolutely elated. RVD's my Cruiserweight champion. Eugene and Chris Jericho are my tag team champions. And Randy Orton's my world champion with Booker T as the U.S. champ. Love it.
All right, here we go, Raw, baby. Of course, Trish Stratus.
Trish Stratus. Gotta win, always.
Is the winner. And going to soon be one of the most popular wrestlers on the show.
Oh,
I'm just putting that out there.
Really?
Yes, I'm going to make Trish Stratus a star. Just watch.
Okay.
Oh, my boy Kane.
Kane and Big Show are the tag team
Kane
champions.
and
Oh, I
Big
know
Show.
you didn't.
Looks like that was a good combination I threw in there. How will Davari and Muhammad Hassan respond in match number 3? The Hurricane.
Hurricane.
Superhero.
What?
The victory over Edge.
Wow, that's insane.
Da, 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 da.
Oh my God.
Is the IC champion. John Cena is going to be, with that title, one of the most popular wrestlers, even though he's a mid-card champion.
Even though he is a mid-card champ. Okay.
Oh, Chris Benoit gets the upset over Torrie Wilson.
Over Torrie
In the
Wilson.
fatal 4-way match. Is Chris Benoit in line for a chance at a title? We'll see.
Ooh.
And in the main event, Batista gets his revenge. And he defeats the God, Triple H.
The God. Interesting cards. Interesting cards for both of us. I want to see how this goes here. Fan change. SmackDown, baby! Plus 40,000. Got it. I'll take a victory.
Ooh. Very, very, very small, though. That's
It's still a win in my book. Raw got 2.5 stars. SmackDown got 3 stars. Fantastic stuff there.
Bro, how come I got 2 headlines and you still won?
Not all about the headlines, about getting on fame.
It may not have been the highest rated match of the week, but it sure was one of the better ones. The singles match was announced earlier in the night, and the crowd was instantly aroused. Whoa, who's watching this?
Whoa.
John Cena emerged victorious. All right. A new champion, Batista, was crowned the new champion, and the Raw locker room must already be lining up for a title shot. Randy Orton survived a dramatic match this past week. The victory came at the cost of a few bumps and bruises. But again, who doesn't leave a last man standing match without feeling the effects the next morning?
That's
also,
true.
Kurt Angle prevailed in a good showing, a victory for Trish Stratus, and the fans are tuning in to which show? All right, so pretty solid opening week. Are we continuing, or are we finishing this episode here?
I think we should end it here so we can build up on what we got.
All right. I hope you guys enjoyed episode uno of GM Mode Season 2. Dylan takes a very small, but nonetheless a lead.
Yes.
In Season 2 so far. And if I remember correctly, he also led Season 1 early on. But don't worry, Raw will be back. We're just building some strong things, and I'm looking forward to what I can do with this roster. How about you, Dylan?
I'm very excited. I've got my champions that I wanted, especially Chris Jericho and Eugene. Going to be a great tag team. And I think a lot of stuff is looking good for SmackDown going forward. So I'm excited. All
right. Thank you guys for tuning in once again to Bottom Line Wrestling. Hope you guys enjoyed. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Peace out, guys.
Peace.